Genesis 49:8, and it reads, Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies.
Yep.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahweh Shai,
Bahashim,
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 Kakadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel. They rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Akwathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
I want to read 8:2, was it 10, I think? Yeah.
Genesis 49:8,
Mm-hmm.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
That's right. Judah is thou who our brothers shall praise. Okay. Now we know that Yahweh Shai came out of the tribe of Judah. Okay. The Lion of Judah. All right. So all the other tribes, we're getting into the point, are going to follow after the lead of the lead tribe, or the head tribe, which Yahweh Shai comes from, which is Judah. Go ahead.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Yep.
Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
Mm-hmm.
He stooped down. He couched as a lion,
Yeah.
and as an old lion.
An old lion. Judah is like an old lion right now. Okay. There's like the you have a lot of brothers out here that are, they into violence and doing, crazy shit. But Judah is really laid back right now. They're not really doing anything. Now, when you go back to the 60s, okay, and you had the Black Panthers, and they were, they were kind of standing up to the so-called white man. Well, you have groups like that, but they're not really, doing as much as they should be doing. Okay, with everything that the so-called white man has done, killing Jake, shooting brothers in the back, shooting unarmed women, you know what I'm saying, and doing things of that nature, the black man hasn't done a goddamn thing. Okay, so it's right now like an old lion. All right, and what's going to happen is they're going read that, bro.
Yep.
Go ahead and read.
Who shall rouse him up?
That's right. Who shall rouse him up? Now you're starting to see, okay, blacks in certain major cities starting to be pushed out, basically. Okay, they're bringing migrants in. They're giving migrants benefits. They're giving migrants free reign, basically, in the black neighborhoods to do as they want to do. Okay, because they're trying to create some division. They're trying to create some static between these two groups, okay? The blacks that have been here busting their asses for 350, 450 years, okay? All right? And then you have these groups of migrants coming into the country, taking over their neighborhoods, forcing them out of their home, taking away their jobs, doing different things of that nature. And that's the Most High being facetious when he says, who shall rouse him up? Because see, Esau, he don't want to do it. Esau don't want to be the one that pushes that button. Okay? So the Most High is asking, who's going to rouse him up? Which one of you fucking fools is going to get these people to the point where they don't have a choice but to come out of that corner like a wild goddamn banshee, okay? Which one of you fools is going to wake these people up? Which one of you is going to go over there and kick that lion in the ass and wake him up? Get him moving, okay? Because once he wakes up, once that old lion wakes up and he remembers himself, what's that movie, The Lion King?
Mm-hmm.
The spirit of the father was in the son. That movie is actually the children of Israel being rose back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you start thinking about that spirit coming back into Judah, the head tribe, you people are gonna understand when it says who shall rouse him up. You're gonna understand whoever puts that spirit back on Jake, which is really gonna be the Most High, and he's gonna have Esau do some dumb shit. Okay, to the point where Jake is not going to have a choice but to fight back.
Mm.
And that's gonna get a lot of the other tribes. It said that the other tribes in verse 8, the other tribes were going to look up to us, man, for what we were doing. Okay, mention saying not we, but the 2/3 of Israel that are going to get it popping out here, because 2/3 of Israel are going to get busy out here on Esau, the other nations. Who's going to rouse? Who's the idiot that's going to rouse them up and have them do that? Okay, so that Most High is saying, go ahead, go over there and kick that old line and see what happens to your ass. You got more on that?
Yep.
Go
The
ahead.
scepter shall not depart from Judah,
That's right. The head tribe, they will always be the head tribe because Yahweh Shai comes from it. Go ahead.
nor a lawgiver from between his feet,
Yep.
until Shiloh come,
That's right. Peace. That's Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
and unto him shall the gathering of the people be.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's right. And that's who's going to be gathering the people, man. Numbers 23 and 24. You see? You know? Because hey man, this is why we're on the highways and hedges. This is why we make these video epistles. Okay, because we're gathering the elect of Israel back to Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? That scepter is going to be placed back into the hand of Yahweh Shai when he comes back here. All right? That rulership and the head tribe is going to be put back where they're supposed to be at. Okay? To be the praise of their brothers, man. All right? Because you had Judah wake up first, man. Okay? Abba Bivens. All right? All those brothers up at 1 West, you know? And then you had the other tribes starting to wake up. Ephraim, Issachar, all right, Naphtali. Everybody's waking up right now. Gad, Reuben, you see? They're amongst these camps, you know? You see? Go ahead, bro.
Numbers 23 and 24.
Yep.
Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion,
Yep.
and lift up himself as a young lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey.
That's right. When this thing jumps off and 2/3 of Israel gets this thing cracking, they ain't going to want to lie back down. They're not going to want to be that old lion laying down again. They're going to want to put foot in ass, man. It just told you, until he eats up the prey. Okay. You see, the 2/3 of Israel are going to want to put people's asses down, man, because Esau is going to do something so atrocious to the in the black neighborhood. Okay. That's the only recourse for the children of Israel, the Judites of Israel. You see, let them run up into an all-black school and do some shit up in there, and it's some white people. You know, let them run up in a concert. Let them go. They were talking about running in rap concerts. You know, sending people up into rap concerts with fully automatic AK-47s and shit. You know, let them go do something like that, man. Do you know what the repercussions for that shit is going to be? You people don't have a clue what you're getting ready to do, man. You know, when you was it Yamamoto, a Japanese admiral? I think it was Yamamoto, and after they had bombed Pearl Harbor,
Okay.
he said they were talking about invading California. We're going to do the invasion now. We're going to go into California. And Yamamoto said, man, if we go into America right now, there will be a rifle behind every blade of grass. And then he made a statement. He said, I think we have just woken up a sleeping giant.
Mm.
And the British Empire was no longer the empire to fear after World War II. It was America. Okay? So what's getting ready to happen when they rouse that old lion up? They're going to wake up a sleeping giant. Okay? Now they're going to get busy on Jake's ass, But when the angels come, you know what I'm saying, and smooth everything out and get the elect where they need to be at, up out of here, they gonna let this thing go, man. The nuclear bombs are gonna come.
Mm.
Okay, you see, this thing is you people just don't understand what you're getting ready to do, but that's the Lord's will. Okay, grab grab 2nd Ezra 16 and start at 1 and read down to 23. And I'll give you another one after you get down to 23. It's going to be 37 and 38.
2nd Ezra 16 and 1, and it reads, Woe be unto thee, Babylon.
Yeah, woe, destruction be unto thee, Babylon. Okay, America, aka Assyria, aka Egypt. Go ahead.
And Asia.
Yep.
Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
See?
Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair.
That's right.
Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
That's right. Your destruction is at hand, America. Okay? We know what you're doing with the migrants, the Venezuelan gangs, you know, giving them machine guns and shit, sending them into Jake neighborhoods so that they could try to take these other gangs out, you know, or start, what is it, order out of chaos. Okay? The elites love to do that, you know. So destruction to you, because what you don't understand is when you start that and martial law is declared, I know my damn phone didn't go the fuck off already. God, you fucking kidding. Sorry, y'all.
Sure.
See, this is the shit that I'm talking about, though, because it's like, these are the kind of things that I'm talking about when you think you did something, but you got that woman in your fucking house that wants to just talk, don't give you a fucking moment, you know? That's America, man. Fucking America is the land of confusion. Babal, you know? This shit don't make no fucking sense. Yeah, the land of confusion. The fucking women contribute to that shit, man. Every time you turn around, do this. Can you do that? I need this. I know. Can't wait to get the fuck out of here. And I tell my wife that all the time. I can't wait to fucking get out of here. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I just can't. You want to read that for me again, Art?
Yep. 2nd Ezra 16, starting at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Gird up yourselves with clothes. Gird up yourselves with cloths
There you go.
of sack and hair.
Yep.
Bewail your children,
Mm-hmm.
and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
That's right. Your destruction is at hand, America. Okay? Go ahead, Art.
A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn them back?
Mm-hmm.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
That's right. The Most High is sending a sword, okay, and a fire, all right? And there's nobody here that's going to be able to stop it. Once Esau lets his thing go, he's not going to be able to stop it, and he's not going to be able to control the outcome, man. Okay? He's just not. Go ahead.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Yep.
May any man drive away an hungry lion in
That's
the wood?
right. Is there any man that can drive away a hungry lion? Okay? That lion, you can climb up a tree if you want to, or you're going to die up in that fucking tree, because that lion's going to wait somewhere for your ass to come down out of there, man. Okay? He's going to lay underneath that shade and you get some rest until your ass comes down out that tree. You can't get rid of a hungry lion. Go ahead, Al.
Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble?
Yep.
When it had begun to burn?
Mm-hmm.
May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
That's talking about them nuclear missiles, man. Once they shoot those off, they ain't going to be able to turn them around. They're not going to be able to stop them. They're not going to be able to deter them from their marks. Okay, go ahead.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
That's right. Nobody can drive these plagues that are coming away. And you know, I'm gonna those arrows that are shot by a mighty archer. It's funny, goddamn bird. It's funny that I was going into the numbers of 200 million. Okay, when I was thinking about the number of people that are in America, it's 350 million people. Okay, if there's 200 million missiles, I'm thinking I'm thinking about these numbers, man, because it's odd that every person that may be left here in America, when those nuclear missiles comes, is going to have their own personal missile, man. They're going to have their own personal nuclear bomb or their own warhead.
The thing is, there's like in each missile, there's like multiple
warheads.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah, it's mind-boggling, but if you think about it, all the people that are going to be left here in America, because you gotta understand that the 350 million, out of that 350 million, there might only be like 50 to 75 million people that are taken out of here. Okay, because you got other Israelites all over the earth, man. Okay, you see, so everybody might get their own personal missile over here, man, or their own personal nuclear bomb. You take that sea hip, you know. Go ahead, brother. Just a thought. Thinking as a man.
All good. Verse 9, the fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?
Yep.
He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Yep, that's talking again about the nuclear bombs, man. Those thermonuclear missiles. Okay, they're not going to miss their marks, man. Nobody's going to be able to turn those things around. You see? Go ahead, brother.
He got them 4 angels holding back the four winds of the earth. Once he gives the green light to Esau, boy.
That's it. That is it.
Can't turn the missiles back.
It's done. It's shit. Like I said, they'll all when the economy collapses, this place is going to be in total chaos. These people are going to panic. Okay? When the food runs out in certain people's houses, they're going to start asking neighbors. The neighbors are going to be like, nah, we don't got none. But when they smell that chicken noodle soup cooking, okay? Because they're going to be able to smell a motherfucking mouse fart from 2 miles away. You understand? Yo.
Now that you lied, taking everything.
Yeah, you should have gave me a can. I'm coming to take all your shit now. Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to panic. They're going to run out of food. They're going to start killing each other for food, man, for resources. Okay? The martial law is going to be declared. They're gonna say, okay, we got a solution. All right. When you go to take that sea here, that solution that they're gonna have. All right. Them damn nuclear. Then they're gonna make it mandatory. Oh, you have to take it. Okay. Ain't gonna be no ostracization from society. It's gonna be you gotta take it, and we don't give a damn. You gotta take it, or we're gonna put your ass in jail, or we're gonna put you to death. Okay, and when that happens, when the chip is mandatory, them nuclear bombs are coming, man. Okay, the brother just read it. Go ahead,
Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again
Yep.
until they come upon the earth.
Yep.
The fire is kindled and shall not be put out.
Yep. The fire is kindled. All right. So what's going on right now? Esau's trying to collapse his economy. He's trying to get rid of the dollar. He can't just do it because then he's going to be looked at as somebody who did something without, you didn't have to do that. Everybody's going to say, they're going to look at him as the bad guy. So he has to have conditions leading up to the dollar collapse, which he's trying to create right now. He's trying to create conditions, strife, envy, you know what I mean, in these poorer neighborhoods. A lot of killing in these poorer neighborhoods, migrants fighting American citizens. So Esau's really collapsing his society. And what's going to happen? The end all be all, man. Them thermonuclear bombs are coming. The destruction of Esau's kingdom. Go ahead.
Till it consumed the foundation of the earth.
Yep.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward.
That's right.
Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
Yep.
Woe is me, woe is me.
Yep. Destruction. And this is Esdras, man. Saying destruction. Destruction is to me, man. Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die when I come back in this time? Talking about reincarnation. He's seen something and he knows he was here. He knows about reincarnation. That's why then he wasn't destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Okay? But he's saying to himself, oh my God, how am I going to get through this when I come back in that time? When I come back to prophesy about the end, how am I going to get through that shit? How am I going to get through the all the killing that's going to be taking place, the starvation, okay? All the jabs that they're going to be telling people that they have to get. Okay, how am I going to live through those things, man? Go ahead.
Who would deliver me in those days?
See?
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings.
Yep.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Yep, mourning, famine, great death. Go ahead.
The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear.
Yep.
The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's right, evil, man. Bad time. Ill. Okay? Eve meaning time, ill meaning bad. So bad fucking times are coming, man. Go ahead.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
That's right, scourges, man. These are asked that this is what your punishment is going to be. Okay? This is your repayment for your wickedness, for your disobedience. All right? These are the repayments for you not wanting to listen, okay, or hearken to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? You see? This is going to be your scourge. You're either eaten by wild dogs, starving to death, being tortured in a concentration camp, decapitated, okay, are burnt up by thermonuclear bombs, are killed by the sword, man. The modern day gun, full of bullet holes, laying on the ground somewhere, dying slowly, man, bleeding out, or just shot and wounded, and you can't go nowhere. So now you got a bunch of wild dogs, or people looking at you like you the next supper, man. This is your punishment. This is your scourge, man. Your amendment, your repayment. Go ahead.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
You see, you're going to see a lot of people dying like this. You're going to see a lot of people doing bad, starving, being killed for their food, and you're going to continue to do wickedness. You're going to kill people for food. All right? You're not going to rely on the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You're going to rely on your goddamn stomach telling you, get some more meat. All right? Get that leg off that lady laying over there with them bullet holes in her. Go ahead. You're good.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case.
Yep, and that's what's taking place. Right now, you think that they got all these sales and all this, you still got Save a Lot and all these cheap-ass stores to go in, and you got to look at the dates on stuff because a lot of this shit is outdated or been sitting on shelves for too fucking long. Okay, so that stuff's getting ready to come to an end, man. You know, inflation is gonna kick in because the dollar's gonna be doing so bad. You know, and shit is gonna start getting real expensive. The demand for things, because when it gets bad out here, there's not going to be too much stuff moving around. There's not going to be a lot of trucks going into Chicago
Mm.
or into Aurora or into New York. There are a lot of people that are going to be like, man, I'm not taking no fucking truck full of food into that place. You know, so the demand is going to go up, and people are going to pay a lot more money for shit, man. Okay, go ahead.
And even then shall evils grow upon earth,
Yep,
sword, famine, and great confusion.
that's right.
For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
Yep, that's starvation. That's a horrible way to die, man. It's painful. Okay, pining away is painful as hell. You know, keep bringing up the video of some Mexican kids coming across the border, and the one kid was he was weak, man, because he didn't have no food. You know, you could see his bones through his skin,
Mm.
and he was kind of leaned over, hanged on a tree, and the other kids were laughing at him, and one was poking him with a stick. You know, this is how a lot of you people are gonna die, man. You know, and the vultures and the crows, they're gonna see you, and you're gonna be weak, not being able to do shit. They're gonna come pop those eyes out, and they're gonna start eating your brain, man. You know, a lot of you people are gonna die horrible deaths, man, because you don't want to listen. Go ahead, bro.
And the other, man, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escapes the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yep, the modern day sword is the gun, and a lot of people own them here in America, and they're gonna be kicking doors in. 20 deep, man, kicking in your door, shooting your shit all up, cause they see some smoke coming out the top of your house,
Mm.
or they smell some motherfucking some food, you know, a can of potatoes, man, with some salt and pepper in it. They're gonna smell it, and they coming, you know. And if you ate all the potatoes up, guess what? They're gonna probably eat you. Okay, they're gonna have their way with you, and then they're gonna eat you. Go ahead.
And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them.
Yeah.
For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yep.
The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them?
Mm-hmm.
The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them?
That's right.
For all places shall be desolate of men,
Yep.
so that one man shall desire to see another
Yep.
and to hear his voice.
Hey, it's gonna be the elect are gonna be out here, man, roaming, being as pilgrims, going from one place to another, man. We might not see no goddamn body for days, man.
Mm.
You know, if we're not with other brothers, if we're by ourselves, or if we're with our wife and our family, but shit, we may have to come out here to go and try to find food. So we may leave our families somewhere hiding in the fucking woods and start walking around and trying to find some damn food, man. We might not get back for days because we might have to hide some fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see troops or people, cannibals, you know, and you got to dip and hide in some motherfucking bushes. You might have to lay there for 3 fucking days, man.
Mm.
You know, and then make your way back to your family. You know, go ahead.
For of a city there shall be 10 left.
Yep.
And with that being said, the elect's going to eat.
Hey, damn right.
You know, I forget the story about the raven.
Yeah, the raven brought Elijah meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's going to happen.
Yeah, and then Elijah went into the woman's house, and these are the miracles that are going to take place.
Mm-hmm.
When Elijah went into the woman, he saw a woman at a well, and he was, you know, he said, "Hey, you know, you got something to eat?" And she said, "Yeah, I got enough meal and oil to make a couple cakes for me and my son, and then we're gonna eat that, and we're gonna die, because this was during the time of the famine." And Elijah said, "Listen, you know what I'm saying? If you make me a cake, you know, make me something to eat, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna promise you that your meal barrel and your oil barrel will never go empty until after the famine. You'll still have food up until the end of the famine." So the woman, was reluctant, but she made the man Elijah the cake, and Elijah ate the cake. You know what I'm saying? And the woman had food, man, constantly.
Mm.
It would never go empty. You know what I'm saying? So these are the kind of things that are going to happen for brothers that have been diligent in this truth, man, telling and being honest in this truth. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to create things like that to happen. You might have a bag of cornmeal. You know what I'm saying? To fry some. You might whatever you have, beans, a bag of beans or some bag of rice, and you keep reaching in there, and you got to make a certain amount every day for you and your family. You keep reaching in there, and that shit don't never go empty.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
These are the things that are going to happen, man, for the men of the Lord. Okay, go ahead.
For of a city there shall be 10 left,
Yep.
and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves,
Mm-hmm.
in the clefts of the rocks.
That's right.
As an orchard of olives upon every tree there are left
Mm-hmm.
3